Hi everyone, on Saturday the 17th of January we've got really top class racing on Saturday. The best of the action from Ascot and Haydock. Ground conditions on the softer side now at Ascot after a pretty wet day on Thursday and Friday. Things have eased. Haydock good to soft in places at the time of recording. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. This goes in the 253 at Ascot. A 2 mile 3 furlong handicap hurdle, and it's strong here on Came From Nowhere from the Jeremy Scott yard. Now Jeremy, I think it's well documented, had a very slow start to the season, but he's going really well now. His horses are all fully fit and played in, and Came From Nowhere is a rapid improver. Now the bare facts of his win last time out at Hereford is he was well backed and he only scrambled home in a bunch finish, but watch that run back. He came from an impossible position out wide. He made his headway very quickly, and I thought he did really well to win. It's not easy at Hereford to come from that far back. I think he'll be a much better proposition here on a flat track like Ascot on decent eased ground. There's more to come from him. Lorcan Williams, booked for the ride, knows him well. I think Came From Nowhere can defy a slightly higher mark here in a race that, it has to be said, isn't that good for the grade. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the 235 at Haydock. It's a 3 mile handicap hurdle. I think Kintara should be primed here for the excellent Mel Rowley yard. Now Kintara has become well treated for these connections, and I thought showed plenty at Cheltenham last time out, harried on the lead throughout and lasting until wilting up the final climb to home. That should be another step forward fitness wise. I think a positive ride from Charlie Deutsch. He's got a terrific record at Haydock. He's well capable of cruising along, waiting in front on softening ground there. And Kintara comes from a really good yard, Mel Rowley, often underrated by the market, and should be spot on. As I say, handicap to win. I don't see loads of pace in the race. Hopefully Charlie might be able to boss matters from the tape. The remaining races on ITV on Saturday, we'll spin through them in time order, starting at Haydock with the 125, a Grade 2 novice hurdle. It looks a straight match on form to me between Henderson's and Gary and Josh Moore's, and I prefer Hurricane Pat from the latter yard, who I've really taken with both his wins so far this winter. He's barely come off the bridle. He's a smooth traveller with a turn of foot. I think he'll sit and stalk the Henderson hot pot and hopefully pick it up after the last. Over to Ascot for the 140, a Grade 2 mares hurdle. A disappointing small field, but Nurse Susan is really thriving. She's got a terrific attitude under pressure. I was very taken with her the first win at Sandown last time out, where she picked up very strongly. Now obviously Ascot, a much flatter, fairer track than Sandown, and the ground likely to be slightly better here, although maybe the rain has certainly come in time for Nurse Susan. I think she'll get the better of these rivals after the last when the chips are down. She's a tremendously game and genuine improver who's well over all those injury issues that clouded her early career. Over to Haydock for the Peter Marsh at 2 o'clock, a stamina sapping 3 mile one. Well, Johnny Who has been in the notebook for one of these big Saturday handicaps for a very long time now. He's another horse been building up to peak fitness. I thought he ran really well when third at Ascot last time out, and this track should suit him. He'll get a patient, switched off ride from John Joe O'Neill Jr., and he should now be fully fit third run of the season, and he can overpower these rivals late. Back to Ascot for a handicap chase at 220 over 2 mile 5. I like Vincenzo. He let us down a bit last time. Well, I say he didn't let us down. He ran an absolute blinder. He just bumped into one who got first run on him. He has inched up the weights for that. There's no doubt perhaps one or two of these might be better handicap, but he's bound to give his running again. The rain's come in time. Dylan Johnson knows him really well, and Sam Thomas, a real breakthrough season for Sam. He continues in fantastic form. Say Different, a very good winner for the yard at Newbury on Wednesday in the week. The horses continue to thrive, and Vincenzo seems sure to go close. And finally back to Ascot, the day's feature, a very typical small field for the Clarence House. Grade 1 over 2 mile 1. Well, Il est Temps has won 7 from 9 over fences. He was as impressive as he's ever been when routing John Bon in the Tingle Creek. I see no reason he won't go round on the bridle and win again. Now John Bon got a new jockey this afternoon. That's probably a big upgrade for him, but I'm not sure his powers are still there. I think they're on the wane, and Ile Thompson comes here on the up with a smart turn of foot. He should be too quick for these rivals at a short price. Best of luck with all the ITV races on Saturday, everyone. Please do like and comment if you get a mo on the YouTube videos. Subscribe to the free channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet. They've got loads of enhanced prices this weekend, lots of doubles, and of course the Cheltenham Festival coming up. Their anti-post offering is extremely generous. Well worth checking them out.